Alright, sorry guys. I got a haircut for the first time in a few months, just a few days ago. So I'm kind of just getting used to the look again. I was really bumming it for 4 or 5 months or so. Anyway, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a review of Final Fantasy 16. Now, some of you may know how excited I am about this. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. I have Final Fantasy tattoos. That is what this sleeve is devoted to. I can talk about that another time though. So let's just go ahead and see what this is about. I've already watched it, truth be told, so this is more of a review rather than a reaction. I couldn't help myself. The PS5 review was amazing. Probably the best event I've seen in a long time. So let's go ahead and see what this is about, talk more about into it, dive a little bit into it, see what we can kind of get from this, just from some first looks, and see how things are. So first thing, it being on PC is fantastic. That's something I didn't notice the first time I watched the trailer. I thought it was only going to be PS5. So I'm probably going to get the PS5, but I'm definitely probably going to play this one on PC.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be a monk?
So that's something I've noticed is that like their accents, they sound kind of like Scottish or British in a sense, but these guys out here fighting, from their dress and like the kind of curved swords, makes me think like maybe like those guys are something from another country. Not too sure. The Titan, Shiva.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
That dog looks like Umbra from Final Fantasy 15.
We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
Her covering her mouth like that makes me think like,
I am
I don't know,
Joshua's shield.
something's up with her. I guess this kid is Joshua. He's probably our main character. Combat looks amazing. But what a lot of people I've heard their concern is not having a party. So I'm not 100% sure if that's really going to be the case. Marlboro.
What does it matter? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot
There's a
defend
war.
our realm from the spread of the Black.
Obviously. We're focusing back more on the crystals again. Dragoons. One of my favorite jobs.
So, the Sentinel Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
The coral, I don't know how you've ever said that. See, so he has this wing I've noticed while he fights, and some other like little things. So I feel like that's part of like Titan, like the fist. So I feel like he can like implement the summons into his abilities. So like we have Phoenix here, but this still confuses me. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly that thing is.
That's impossible.
We have what looks to be our boy Ifrit.
The legacy of the crystals. Has shaped our history. For long enough.
See, so this person's screaming to Joshua, who I believe is that little kid. So I think Joshua turned into Ifrit.
I'll kill you. If it's the last
Two
thing I
opposing
do.
sides. You could tell there's like a lot of like Final Fantasy 14 like look to this. Yoshi P is, I believe he's directing this. So instead of Nomura. Down there, also available on PC. So guys, there's our trailer. I'm personally hyped for it. There's a lot of cool things I like to see in there. One of those big things being, it looks like all of the characters, they kind of use the abilities of the summons, which is something we haven't seen. 13 did have the whole Gestalt system where you like ride the summon, is weird, but in this one it seems like they have the abilities of him, kind of like how Naruto uses like the Jinchuriki system where they have like their tailed beast in their representative. You can kind of use it like that in a sense. I'm not too sure, but I'm excited to see how this game is. We don't have a release date yet, and with Final Fantasy, could be years. Final Fantasy 15 was announced 10 years before the game actually came out. I'm not trying to wait that long for this one, but I mean, for it being announced at launch, hopefully we can get it maybe next year, 2022 at the very latest. But that's the end of this video. If you guys have any other things that you want to see, any games that you want to see me review, or anime that you want to see me review, drop it in the comments. Please comment, like, subscribe, bell notification. I'm thinking about streaming on Twitch, but I'm not 100% sure on that yet. I do know the Super Mario 3D All-Star, however they want to call that, I know that just came out, and I personally never played Super Mario Sunshine or Super Mario Galaxy, so if you guys would like to see that, please let me know. Lastly, I just want to say thank you again for even visiting the channel. I really appreciate it, really appreciate the support. Nothing else from me, Coke Zero out. Hope you guys have a great day.
This what happened when I think about you.